Good morning from day 51. Just getting checked out of our hotel, Motel 6 here at Daleville. And now we're gonna head back down the highway just a little bit to hit the trail and get back on the AT.
Yeah.
And today we have a little over 18 miles to do, right?
18 and a half.
18 and a half. A little bit of a climb up to get started. And we'll be back in the woods.
Y'all, check it out. It's official. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're doing this thing. All right. Y'all gotta get out here. We just saw 2 deer just like prancing, leaping over all this little stuff you see beside me. So angelic and beautiful. Ah, love it out here. So, you know, there's a lot of logistics that take place with a through hike. And we've talked about, for us, our home family work situation, how it lined up pretty well and we made that work out. Another factor for me is I have a medication that I take once a month and it needs to be refrigerated. So that's a little tricky to have it, and I can't really pack it out because it's so warm right now. I can't keep it in my pack. So I need one next week, a shot. It's 2 shots I take at one time. And my parents have it right now, but next week will be too far from them to bring it to us. But guess what? I have a friend from college from New Jersey who lives in Waynesboro, which is right at Rockfish Gap, where we're gonna pop out Sunday night, and she's gonna bring it to us. So my parents are shipping it to her, and it'll get to her by the time we see her, and I'll have it in time. How awesome that worked out. What a relief. So we started a little bit later than usual today, but it's still mid-morning and kind of overcast so far. So it's been pretty moderate temperature. I mean, we're sweating because we're working, but we got a cool breeze and the sun isn't burning us up. Turn in. Switch back in. right, here we are at Full Heart Knob Shelter, which we believe is the longest, steepest climb for today. Which wasn't too bad because we had a bunch of switchbacks, which made it graded pretty nicely for us.
I got mine, sweet tea.
And sweet
I
tea.
packed out.
Birds singing. Sun covered. They're doing good so far.
Not bad.
So there are the peaks of Otter. Those lighter color two guys in the back there. That's Sharp Top and Flat Top that Thumbs Up and I climbed 16 years ago. Look at him out there, just living his best life. So we are past a third of the way for the day, much like we're past a third of the way for the whole trail. And it is still officially morning, even with our late start. And the past several minutes, we've felt a few little scattered raindrops on us, which has been a nice little treat. You may notice Thumbs Up has a knee brace on. Don't worry, he did not injure himself. He's decided to likely wear a brace on one or both knees, probably from here on out, for more stability to hopefully prevent strain or injury like that as we carry on. So we'll see how that goes. So far, so good. All right. Nice little filter water lunch spot. Oh. So about halfway through our little water filter lunch stop, it started raining just a little bit more. So we started out with our ponchos, and I think that might have been the worst of it. It was just a few minutes of kind of sprinkling. So we may shed these ponchos here in a little bit because the sky doesn't look too bad. So we'll see. Yeah, that was very short-lived. We took the ponchos off in like a couple minutes. So looks like maybe not too much rain. We shall see. Gotta be really careful through those deep leaves. You get some surprise rocks and roots. to go, little dude. Sprouting. He's gonna be big and strong, like that guy someday. It's like an albino moth guy. You're pretty. Angelic. Spring has sprung, but not too much that we still got some views through this beautiful part of the country. So we are just past 2/3 of the way for the day, and the sun still has not shown its hot self. So it's just a lovely, muggy, mid-April Monday. On today's episode of What Do You See in the Tree, I see a face looking to the left with like straw in his mouth. You gotta be a little creative, I guess.
Out here. I startled when he took off.
Oh.
He was hanging out right here. Not quite as fast as I wanted. Still pretty cool. One of the black snakes though, it has one of those little green and gray looking ones.
Yeah. Next 90 miles maintained by the Natural Bridge AT Club. Cool. We've been to the Natural Bridge.
You went with your parents, didn't you?
Yeah, I went with my parents over 16 years ago. See that flat? That is the road known as the Blue Ridge Parkway. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Bam, missed you. The parkway is much smoother than this. Y'all, that mugginess is thick up in these trees with no breeze. Whew.
All right, back behind us there, the Peaks of Otter. That's where it all started for Sweets and I. We went to school on the other side of those mountains at Liberty and met there. And then we climbed Sharp Top, which is over her shoulder, and Flat Top, which is over mine. Those were two of the first mountains we ever climbed together. And I've been dragging her all over the country and the world of climbing mountains ever since.
I know.
It's awesome. All right. What's up, dude? What you want to do? There you go. Looks like he wants to cross the street. Whew. That's our stop. Heard voices, so we may have company tonight. All right, that's a wrap on today. We had a good day, good hiking. Overall, pretty smooth. Like, we had some ups that we had to do. Still a good amount of elevation, but the grade today was nice.
It was really nice. All the ups and downs were very reasonable.
Yeah.
Even the trail itself, like the terrain, there wasn't too much that we were just like, oh, I'm so tired of this. It was just a nice day.
Yeah.
And we took it, like, we didn't just hustle like crazy.
Right.
You know, we were working and, you know, but we didn't just push crazy fast.
Yeah, but still made good time.
Yeah.
And which is great. And I am having, like, my knees are fatigued. You know, like, they're not hurt or anything, but just tired. So, good night. So just trying to figure all that out, sort that out. Wore a little knee brace today. Yeah. But looking, I think I'm going to start wearing, I think Sweets mentioned it, I'm going to start wearing some braces, probably on both knees, just to save them so that they're not fatigued. Mm-hmm. So that at the end of the day, it's not harder to go downhill or uphill even. So I think it'll just save the knees overall. These powerlifting knees need some saving. So
43.
Get that all sorted out in the next coming days. So
yeah,
we're about to go to bed, get some sleep. We got a early day tomorrow. We're going to try to do anywhere from 18 to 20. We haven't decided fully yet what that's going to look like. But yeah, we're going to try to knock out some miles tomorrow. And it should be a pretty day.
Yeah, we're looking forward to it.
Yeah. We'll see you tomorrow.
Good night.
Good night.